Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
So who would like to give a recap of
Brian
last
is
session?
here.
Yeah, I'm here. I do. We encountered another party in here that wanted to genocide using the tongue. Fox used a fake hand zapper, and now we are fighting them. Leader, go bye-bye.
You did. You had your Joker moment, didn't you?
Yes.
Fucking joy buzzard him.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty solid. So if there's nothing anyone else would like to say, we're gonna start at the top of the combat round.
Yeah, we gotta finish this. Okay, I don't remember what I was planning here.
Yeah, so the last thing that happened was Gideon attempting to attack the paladin next to him, but unfortunately was not able to breach his armor. And now the elf who tried to shoot all of you, but accidentally killed his own leader by shooting an arrow at the monk who could catch it and push it into the leader's throat.
That was pretty dope. Good job, Pat.
He is actually going to give a wisdom saving throw. He is able to contain himself enough to continue the fight.
That was a mistake.
At which point, he's going to attack the one next to his leader. So he's going to make 2 bow attacks against you, Kai.
Alright.
At-
He learned his lesson that arrows against the monk are not a good idea.
And this is... Are you gonna key this?
Oh, it didn't prompt me this time.
Do you have any... Oh, you've used your reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have it. So he shoots out the first arrow, which
I think it was. Was it a team action that let the person shoot their arrow?
it was.
Oh, yeah, that's why I have a reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that-
it was
you're
the
right,
villain
you're right.
party action.
I was like, what did he use his reaction on?
Don't worry, I got it. I'm smart.
So he sends out 1 arrow that lodges into your shoulder, and then shoots a second one, which just whizzes past you as you easily dodge out of the way. As he makes the second attack, the arrow flies wide, and as you watch the arc, you turn back to see that Volley has disappeared.
Okay, bitch.
Mr. Machine, let me remove everything from you. You are only grappled now.
Oh, only normal prone, you mean? Not double prone?
Well, I'm assuming you're taking 15 feet to stand up.
Yeah, I stand up.
Okay, then... There's the prone. You are still grappled by Lager, which is the, like, wood elemental thing. But when the leader died, the petrification on you faded away.
Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with a bonus action.
Oh, nice. That makes my life a little easier.
So that should heal everyone, and I am going to turn to...
Yes.
Guess what? Is sneak attack once per their turn or once per any turn?
So it is
It's once per turn, not
once
once per round.
per turn. So, like, you can
But
sneak
you miss
attack
that
on a
one.
reaction.
So, for this once, Gideon, get that damn paladin.
All right, Gideon, you are free to use your reaction to make an attack.
I'll never forget this, Fox.
This is the paladin.
Thank you. Select target. Time to do the roll. Stabby stab.
Unfortunately, a 16 is still not enough to hit, as your mistblade just lodges in his armor, and he like takes it with his gauntleted hand and pushes it aside.
Because I'm so weak.
I am grappled by this guy, right?
Correct. This is the one that is grappling the three of you. Escher is also grappled by it.
Wait, why am I grappled? There's nobody near me.
It had a big AoE grapple. There's like vines growing up all around. Tavra was the only one out of you four who beat the DC to avoid the grapple.
Yeah, cause I'm the best. I'm a big fucking bovine.
Gonna whack it with that. Dong.
Damn, these are some neat animations you got. You gotta tell me what module does
I think it's JB2A.
this. Okay. I'll look for it later.
But yeah, the sound of church bells rings out as further necrosis just builds on this like wood elemental that before was like completely covered in this outer layer of dead bark, almost as a shield, and now it's just like the sappy like wood, flesh, and sinews underneath that are completely exposed.
With that, Fox takes a moment to ponder upon the cultural implications of a wood elemental hearing funeral bells, because they probably do not have funerals or know what a funeral really is. But that will, or have bells. But that will be his turn.
And also, Escher, just as a quick note, the grapple that it has you in is basically a reverse sphere. It shot out vines from itself, so you can move closer to it, just not further away.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Think of it as like a lasso.
Okay. It's the tether.
Yeah, a tether. That's the right word. Thank you.
Okay.
So, Clara, you are now up. What would you like to do?
Okay, Clara is going to command her little cannon boy to move up a bit. So he's gonna just move up to there. No one's in range of it, so he's just gonna move a little bit. And then Clara's gonna, with her new power, summon down the lightning from above. And is this one still alive over here?
Yeah.
Only one has died so far.
Yeah, she's gonna direct the lightning at that one.
Oh, thank you.
So it's a dexterity save, I believe.
Dex save.
Yeah, dex save.
This is a magical effect, so it does it with advantage, which I know is silly, but
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, magic resistance, right?
Okay,
yeah.
well, they still take half the 17.
All right. Oh god, that Eldritch Cannon did so much damage.
I'd like to believe she just casts her spells through the cannon still.
No, it's her lightning powers.
But yeah, you summon down a bolt of lightning from the storm above, and it just completely crashes into it.
She's just gonna stay kind of in the back because she's a little wuss.
You know what? Fair enough. That was still an effective turn. Escher, what would you like to do?
Okay, so you're gonna have to remind me, because my reaction was burned. I know I used absorb elements. What procced that?
Fire. So the paladin has a gauntlet with a gem in it that glowed red, and it sent out a cone of fire and force damage.
Gotcha, that's right, okay. Connor, in your humble opinion, which of these two is the bigger threat right now?
Paladin.
Okay. There's a chance that this is going to be a mistake, but 5... Can I move laterally? Like, can I move like this?
Yes,
As
you
long as
just
I
can't move
closer?
any further away from it.
15. Can I end my turn like here?
Yeah, you can end your turn there, but like at this point now you can't move any further than that from it.
No, that's fine. This is where I want to be. And then I'm gonna target the paladin, and Connor, this one's for you. Let's see if I can make his whole muscle system go bye-bye.
Blight.
And we're gonna do this.
Blight.
No, nope. It might be a little bit better than that.
Ooh.
Hold person. So hopefully he fails, because if he fails, one of you is gonna massacre him.
Yep,
I'm gonna
and you
massacre him.
see as like he had just grabbed and pushed away Gideon's mistblade, and like halfway through that motion, he just completely stops. He's off balance and cannot move. And you see like the only thing moving on him is his eyes now just widening in fear.
And I just look to him and I say, I point to him and I say, Tavro, none of his muscles work. Do as you please with him.
Oh. I see.
There's no more running for that one. Which he should have done earlier. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, that brings us to the wood elemental.
And
Who-
as he starts his turn, can he give me a Constitution saving throw? Because now he's within my the radius of my invisible aura.
Yes. So that's going to be a con save normal.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay,
that's-
he saves.
yeah, that's a 20. It's fine. It's a pittance of damage.
But yeah, you see like as your bacterium start to like swarm around him just a little bit, you see for the first time it actually speaks.
I will point out.
Freedom. And you see as it turns, takes a step this way, and goes to strike the paladin.
Yes, the leader was the one keeping it captive.
You killed the thing controlling it. It's free now. And,
Zach, can I make one amendment to the previous statement?
Yeah.
My aura is invisible, so I can't see shit. Technically. Other than
Okay.
that, though.
Fair enough. You feel your bacterium swarming around it, and then you hear him speak for the first time.
Yeah, it's more just so that way enemies don't know where it is, but carry on.
All right, so this is going to be a slam attack with advantage because he is held. Yeah, this
Breaks on an 18.
yeah, this thing is scary.
It's a crit regardless because he's paralyzed.
Oh, wait, that might be what it is cuz I don't think he crits on an 18.
Yeah, that might be why. If he, that's cool that it does that automatically. I didn't know that. But yeah, because he's paralyzed, any attack that hits within 5 feet is a crit. That's why I wanted to obliterate his ass.
Yep.
Hits go burn.
So this is going to be the first crunchy crit of the campaign.
And it's not even ours.
It's not even yours. So we're just going to do the normal roll, and then we're going to calculate the extra. But because it was struck by a bolt of lightning last turn, you see the crackling of electricity go down through its strike as well.
Damn, Lizzie, that was actually pretty good on your part then.
Accidentally a very good thing. So
It's
that
an
is
extra 28.
yeah, so that is an additional 28 damage on top of that.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, good. Damn, Lizzie, accidentally good job.
As you see the lightning course out of its body, and it goes back to just being made of wood and sap as it goes to make its second slam against the paladin. This time, not able to strike, and it is,
I think Kai's gonna get him.
yeah, it's just a 2-hit multi-attack, so it is going to pass its turn.
Oh, wait, does Kai have any ranged options?
He could throw a dagger.
Yes. Why?
Is there any way that you can hit this bitch? Because she's kind of a problem for spells. And I just know you have a lot of movement speed, so I didn't know what you were.
Do you have any
you're
key points
capable of.
left, Kai?
I have 4. So if I can get here, I cannot do anything that I will have. I would have disadvantage to do anything.
Because does Step of the Wind let you dash as a bonus action?
Yeah.
It does, but then I wouldn't be able to do multiple attacks, or I would only have 2 attacks.
Okay.
I mean, if you kill the paladin, I'll go kill the lady. How about that?
Can you? Oh, because you can throw your weapon.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah.
More likely to deal with her than I am.
Yeah, I mostly just wanted that extra barbarian crit die.
I don't have that yet.
Never mind, Pat, kill him. Kill him.
Alright, well, rolling. So there's that.
So
And
roll
we're doing-
normal, because we'll do the max damage on top of it.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Hold person is a very good spell when it works.
I turned his leggies off.
All right, so that's an
Okay.
additional 12 damage on top of that.
Okay, and the necrotic that I did is 11, so I get 5 temp HP.
He is still standing and alive, but you bury this dagger in between his shoulder blades. And you're just hearing like this faint groan of pain coming from him as you take out the dagger and push it into him again. So that's another 14, and with the crit, that kills him.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Way to go.
You no longer have to concentrate on hold person, Escher. But that was a combat changing hold person. Good fucking job.
Oh, wait! Oh, damn it! Oh, hold on, I'm an idiot. Okay.
What?
Well, I already used my reaction. I think? Wait, does this use my reaction?
Is Halo of Spores a reaction, or does it just happen?
Let me check. I mean, I did it regardless, so I kind of fucked myself. I think it might actually be a reaction. No, this is the wrong one. Oh, it is my reaction. Damn it!
You cannot reanimate the paladin.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to step back 5 feet?
But yeah,
I was gonna see how much out of the way I could get and still be in
Okay.
range for that turn.
but yeah,
Good
Kai,
to
you
remember.
just run up, you jab your dagger in twice, and before you've even pulled it out the second time, you feel the life force of this thing flow into you. You should still be tracking kills. Track this one as 2 kills.
Ooh, okay.
Powerful things count more.
Yeah, and then I had another 20 feet of movement on top of that, so I'm just going to run and I'm going to be like, come on, top row, one more.
2 more.
There's also the invisible lady.
Yeah, but they might have run
Where are they gonna go?
to leave the room.
All right. That will bring us to Tavro. What would you like to do?
Big cow. Big cow. Hold on a second.
Yes, you are the big cow.
Jump.
Defeat. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do a murder. I will recklessly attack.
Yeah, whole person is one of those that when the target dies, you automatically transfer it to someone else, right?
No save.
Wait, who's it get transferred to?
No.
They're making a joke.
Zach, this lady isn't like a dryad or anything, right? She's just like an elf or something.
No, this one,
Thank you,
when
sir.
you first came in, there seemed to be 2 fae, and it was the 2 women of the group. So this is some sort of dryad.
Yeah,
or
that's why she
or
has a
dryad or nymph or something of the sort, but it seems to be some sort of forest spirit.
Then I'm actually going to bonus action, change Elemental Cleaver Lightning to Elemental Cleaver Cold. I'm not sure if that'll actually matter, but I'm doing it.
It might. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, we saw her get blasted by lightning.
Oh, that's true.
Did that seem effective?
It seemed effective, other than her.
Oh, there it goes, finally. Well, that's alright, I was going to attack her again anyway.
Is it prompting you to roll damage again?
No, it is not.
It might have gotten a bit caught out. If you want to just attack again, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think there was just like a lag spike.
There we go. Nice. So 30 damage.
Yep, and it does seem to be fully effective as you
Nice.
start tearing into this forest spirit type thing. And as you do, you just see the wood surrounding it begin to like freeze over and just rot away from her body.
Yes. That's all for Big Cow Man, though.
All right, the paladin is dead. I can remove him from the combat tracker. And this one's going to look around for a moment and then just put her hands up and go, I surrender, please. And that's going to be her turn.
The one I just hit?
The one you just hit.
Nice.
You got her pretty fucking low with that spear. Gideon, what would you like to do?
We're gonna try it one more time.
No, not Logger. He's our friend.
Wait, who are you hitting?
She's attacking Logger.
He's an ally.
Then never mind.
Which, also, if he's an ally, does he still have us tethered?
He did not drop the vines holding you. They are still on you.
Is that only other enemy valley then? And Sophie's, if I don't know that she's surrendering to...
I mean, you could hear her say that she surrendered, but, like, you're also welcome to break the Geneva Conventions.
Hey, they were gonna do a genocide.
Oh, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it is a war crime to execute a surrendering enemy.
There is another option.
I'm kind of...
You could ready an action as well if you just want to wait.
Well, when I hear this happen, I'm going to... Where's my magic? 10, 15, 20. I'm going to use my movement to join Tabra over here and surround her.
So you are grappled. You cannot move more than 5 feet away from the wood elemental. You can try. The wood elemental is holding onto you with its vine. You can make an athletics check to try and break free from it.
Why is an ally grappling me?
Because he just didn't drop it yet.
Ally is a strong term for a abuse victim striking back against its master who stopped mind controlling it.
Okay, I'll do an athletics check to try and get out of it then.
All right.
I am confused.
So it is your action to make
The
the...
other guy. When the guy died, he was no longer controlled by him and attacked the other enemy.
Okay.
A 15 is not quite enough to break free as you struggle against it, but the vines just constrict tighter.
Okay. Well, I guess if I can't move, and this guy's on our side,
We don't know
We
that.
don't know.
I was just going to attack him, and you all yelled at me.
Well, because he might be friendly.
He just beat the shit out of the guy we needed to kill, so I'm willing to say, let's leave him for a minute.
And he might just give us enough keys that he can leave and we can proceed.
Okay.
I mean, if he has keys, I want them fucking keys.
Yeah, okay.
He says, I'm a law-abiding rogue. Says, I'm gonna murder this man who is literally helping us.
The archer might be more scared of him than she is of us.
Where's the other one?
The other one went invisible after attacking Kai.
Okay. Well, since I can't get out of the grapple, and apparently we don't want to attack the logger, I don't think there's anything I can do.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you want to attack the tree man, you can attack the tree man.
No, I won't attack the tree man. It's fine. Can I just ready an action to, like...
So
dash?
it's an action to use your athletics check to try and break the grapple.
Never mind, then.
So you just have your
that-
bonus action.
I don't think I can do any of my bonus actions since I'm grappled, so I think that's my turn.
All right. This one.
Dash.
Does reveal itself to attack Kai with the bow once again.
Where?
I'm working on it.
Oh, I thought it was like hit. Okay, there it is. I was looking around everywhere because it's a big map. I was like, where is this fucker? Can I not see him?
Apparently 65 feet away, and deflect missiles is only a range of 60.
I think it's just for throwing it back.
That's
So
just throwing it. You can still catch
You can
it.
still catch it to avoid the
Yeah,
damage.
it just won't let me roll because it's 65 feet away.
Target something closer to you, just to make it easy, and we won't apply damage.
Or I could just roll what
Or,
would
yeah,
be
that.
the- and then not throw it back.
Wait.
Although-
Pat, if you do want to throw it back, you could throw it at her.
Yeah, you don't
surrendered.
have to. She did surrender.
I'm not throwing it until it's surrendered. We have leverage against
It's more
her.
of you shouldn't waste a key point to do that.
True.
But catching it isn't a key point, it's just a reaction.
Yeah, but to throw it at her.
Right. So,
Oh, catching it's not a key point?
no.
Agreed.
Back.
Oh.
Yeah,
So y-
Monk Chad, that's why Monk Chad uses it every time he's targeted.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a reaction, but still.
So you use your reaction to pluck the arrow that was going to deal 8 damage just out of the air. It doesn't matter that you couldn't see it. Like, you feel just the slight displacement of air behind you. You throw up your hand behind you, catch the arrow, and just drop it to the floor.
Yeah, I like to think that the second I heard the other one surrender, I immediately turned my attention to trying to find the one that went invisible, and that's how I saw it.
Fair enough. But, yeah, this one is realizing it cannot hit you with its bow, and it's going to move on to trying to attack Escher instead.
It hit me last turn.
And it is going to miss. And then he is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to run that way. And that will bring us to Mr. Machine. You are still grappled by the vines. There is a surrendered Fae of sorts. There's the archer who just ran behind the pillar. What would you like to do?
Excuse me, Mr. Tree, sir. Would you kindly let me go?
Give me, you know what? Ally. That's what it says. Like it like asks you ally.
Okay, okay. I was very confused why the tree was calling me a liar.
No, ally, as in friend, and with a question mark at the end of it.
I can be your friend, yes.
Cool. Give me a persuasion check. Or deception if you plan to kill it later, but your choice.
No, I fully know that Fox is saying that he himself is a friend and did not speak for the party.
I said I can be a friend.
Yep, and that is enough where it drops the vine. You like feel the vines just loosen around you and drop to the floor. And then they kind of like coil just on Fox.
Okay.
And they kind of like coil back into the wood elemental.
That was 20, 25. Oh, hello, there you are. And I am going to expend a use. Well, actually, first let me click on the inventory item. Expend a use of that in order to cast command targeting him. I'm gonna hit him with the old grovel.
Volley grovels to no man.
What about a cow?
Since that was an enchantment spell, I can do those as a bonus action, so screw this guy.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Connor, come on, man. What are you doing? Oh, was this a saving throw?
It is a saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, no, those were attack rolls, and I was like, dude, what are you doing?
It does succeed, though, as you hear the echoes of the bell, but the archer seems unaffected.
okay.
Clara, what would you like to do?
Clara sees a new person and she says, "You need to be lit up," and zap.
Nice.
Slap.
None of you have seen this.
Zip, zap, zoop.
I can't hear the phrase lit up without thinking soup smell, and it's bothering me.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, you've seen it. Good.
Yeah. So that's a dex save, right?
Yep,
And what is the DC?
15. Fuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
this guy just rolled 2 nat 20s on like 2 of his last 3 rolls.
Well, he still takes half damage.
He does. This guy is just like completely enraged at you guys killing his boss, and it is causing him like he's just not comprehending that he can die right now. All he must do is kill all of you. But he's already used his villain party action, so he just has his normal turns.
And the cannon's gonna try to intercept them as it's getting closer to Clara, but that is all. Oh wait! Hold on! Oh no, just moved. Never mind.
All right, Escher, that'll bring us to you.
Yeah, I'm grappled, so I got pretty limited options here, but I'll take a step towards Treebeard here, and I'll kind of look at him, and Escher will just say to him, "Oh, well, I apologize. I didn't recognize you were here against your will. Had I known, I wouldn't have," and he kind of just genuinely motions to him, and he goes, "I could try to fix it if you'd like, regrow some of you."
Give me a persuasion check. Pretty low DC. Yeah, that passes as it.
Kill them first. I regrow.
And it drops the grapple on you.
I am moved.
Oh, thank you. Well then, I only have 5 feet of movement, so that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I can see that little fucker. He did shoot at me, and I don't like that. But Connor, do we go double or nothing?
I mean, yes.
35 feet. What is the range on this? 60 feet. Wonderful. And let's see how he handles one of these.
Targeted bullets?
Yeah, he used up all his luck on the other 2 saving throws.
So is he paralyzed now?
He's paralyzed.
Alright, as I shut down his muscular system, I just turn back to look at Kai and say, think you can get this one too? He made a tactical error and I think he needs to pay the price. And that's the end of my turn.
I can dash for some murder.
All right. I think that brings us to Logger, who
Oh,
turns.
yeah, actually, would I...
Oh, go ahead.
Just before my turn ends, would I just be able to, like, could I indicate to him too, like, a little clearly to the tree, be like, the other one can't move up there if you'd like to get him, and I point towards the guy up there.
Okay.
I just lost connection to the server, by the way. I don't know if anybody else
Yeah,
did.
the server just went down.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I'm glad it's not just me.
sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It looks
It
like you're
says
all
reconnect.
reconnecting now.
I am.
Yeah.
It's the tree's turn anyway, so like you
Yeah.
can do that while we're loading back in.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure the tree knows that guy's paralyzed if he wants to go kick his ass.
Yeah. And the tree turns to Gideon and goes,
Friend as well?
Gideon, would you like to respond?
Sorry, what was said? We
Uh,
had a meeting for-
We were muted. Yeah, we were
Oh.
muted and we were all.
He asked Gideon if Gideon was also a friend.
Oh, Gideon would say yes. I am a friend.
At this point, 2 charisma checks have succeeded, so he's just like, yeah, you're with them. I'm cool with it. And he
Names are oldest.
immediately goes over to the one who surrendered and tries to attack her.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Torturer.
People are evil.
Evil.
Break the Geneva Convention. No.
Nat 1 for the first attack.
Break
And
the Geneva Convention.
it will hit with the second.
Nice.
As Tavro, you just hear as the wood slams into her, and you can hear the bones cracking and breaking under her skin as she kind of like falls to one knee. And you can see like this kind of smile rise up in Logger's face. Kai, what would you like to do?
Only what I must.
Atta
And
boy.
that is scare the living shit out of this guy. Fly 90 feet over to him. Okay, there was some path that got me 90 feet.
You can
removed.
get right
I'll
here.
accept
you can
it.
get right, if he goes right here, he can get there.
Well, I measured it out. It was like 65 to get here.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So I had a path. I just
Yeah.
didn't count.
You grow your dragon wings and fly around this massive pillar in the center of the room to descend on this guy, who is paralyzed.
Shouldn't have shot me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just gonna look at him and go, "Today's really not your day, is it?"
That's a crit.
Woo! Actually, let me just do this. I know it's a 12, so I'm just gonna add 12 to the damage.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
that's actually
that is easier.
that's probably the easiest way to do it.
We're stupid.
I
Yeah.
You already have more temp hit points than that would give, but you bury the dagger into it for the first strike. You can just see it staring back at you, unable to even wince in pain. That's another crit.
I just see the little dagger icon coming out of the darkness and hitting him because I can't see Kai.
Oh yeah, because the animations are on like the top level, so it doesn't matter if you have vision.
Well, because the animation goes on the enemy's token, who I can see. Kai is just in
Oh.
a perfect spot that I can't see him. It's really funny.
But yeah, you...
Alright, so another 48 damage to him this turn.
Yeah, to be fair, he was not injured until this turn, so he is still alive.
Yes.
But you stab him twice. Like, you kind of get him on both sides of the collarbone, and you can just see, like, blood is pooling, but the strange magic that is paralyzing him, it's almost like keeping everything still. So you can just see this blood pooling, ready to gush out as soon as it ends.
Alright, forgive me, I'm having a little snack at the same time, alright? The man has needs.
Tavro, what would you like to do?
Yes. Hold on.
I will say, if you can't get there, if you want to deal with her, like knock her out or something, me and Connor can reach him.
I'm gonna let the woodman have his fun. I'm just gonna say, enjoy to the wood guy. Tavro's going to sprint 45 feet. I can just barely see her. Yes. How far away is she actually? 35 feet.
Connor, can you command Tavro to move on his turn? Is that something you can do?
When I command him,
It starts on the person's next turn. They have to use their next action to obey the command.
No, I meant with his like order cleric thing. Like, is there a way that he can give Tavro extra movement?
No,
only
it's just an
attack.
attack.
Okay.
Shut up. Dash. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to Goring Rush with my horns. Yep.
Yeah, that's a crit.
And then 6.
And I, like, as he hears Tavro approaching, just go, "Ooh, here comes the big one. Here comes the boy."
Did you already add the extra 6 to that, or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay. As you all hear a stampede and a moo. Kai goes, "Here comes the boy," and all of a sudden, this paralyzed man has a minotaur horn going into his stomach and out of his back.
Here comes the boy.
You know what? He's paralyzed. He can't resist. Tavro, as you raise your head back up, he is impaled on it. You can see there are faint, shallow breaths still coming through as this person is bleeding out on your horn, dangling from your head.
Neat. Hold on. I was here. No, I was like here.
Connor, I'm begging you on your turn to give him another attack.
15. Can I like move? Can I move him with me?
Oh yeah, no, he's coming with you. He is impaled on you and cannot resist.
Just in case Gideon or someone wants to
Wait.
slice him off with my horn.
May I? I'm starving.
Sure.
Tavro, nice hat.
Thank you. Yeah, I just got it.
Well, first is gonna be Sylphis, who is looking at this, seeing Lager smash her. and she is going to
Random paled over here.
She is going to dash. Lager is going to get his attack of opportunity, and we're going to see if she is able to make it to the door in time to put a key in.
Come on, Lager.
Oh,
God
it's
damn it,
almost-
Logger.
Can she dash as a bonus action?
No.
Is using a key in action?
Using a key? Oh, sorry. Using a key is a free interact. I thought you were talking
damn
about
it.
Kai's key points for a second. I'm
No,
like,
no.
it depends.
I didn't know if there was any way we could keep her here.
No, it is the same as opening a door normally. You get one free
crap.
interact with the environment action per turn.
Crap.
She is going to use a key, and you see as she fades out of the area.
Dang.
I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to
can
just
sprint after her.
remove her from the combat tracker. Gideon, what would you like to do?
Well, since I can't go after her, by default, I guess I will go after the only other remaining enemy.
I mean,
I would go after her.
I would request that I get this one, but you don't have to let me have it.
Just stab. Go stab.
We're gonna do some stabbing. Well, I missed all my last 3 stabs, so we'll see.
Gideon needs this.
I do need this.
I'll just like lean down to give him a good swing.
At least bring it closer to me.
Be faster.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yes!
I was so excited for you to crunchy crit sneak attack and then just erase this guy from existence.
I'm sorry, Vinny. Ian, you have advantage. You didn't use advantage.
Oh, yeah, roll again.
No! I
Just-
just want a zombie.
Just attack again.
No, you should have done normal.
Wait, hold on.
Well, it should have only been one. Okay, so
The 18 was first.
the 18 was first, so this is a hit.
Damn it!
All right,
Sorry, Vinny.
so roll the damage normally.
Okay.
You didn't need anything else. He was being gored. But I want to see how overkill this goes. So, he is currently at he had exactly 9 hit points. You deal an additional 8, and I need you to roll a sneak attack. Cuz I just want to see like if there's anything left of this guy.
Where's my thing?
Katie, did you just ask where's my sneak attack?
Yeah, I have a button for it.
Is it not where it normally is? Ah, there you go.
All right, and this will be an additional 24 on top of
An
that,
extra
bringing it
38 damage.
yeah, an extra 38 damage. So it is at negative 46. Gideon, this is the end of the combat. How do you want to do this?
Gideon just sees all of the commotion going on and just darts over to where Clara has volleyed. And it was like, this, and just shouts, "This will be the one that finally works!" And just digs the Mistblade into her until she dies. And she crumbles to the ground. And Gideon walks away looking very pleased with himself that his Mistblade finally worked for him today.
Haru's gonna need help, I think.
You finally did it. Over 2 years in the campaign, and you finally got a crit sneak attack.
Woo!
We only had to guarantee it.
And even then, we almost didn't.
So, as the rest of the group comes together, Clara's gonna call down lightning once they're all within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, that's
Lager is actually going to point at you, Clara, and go,
Electricity. Please.
Oh, because he absorbs it completely.
Okay. And she points her wrench at him to call the lightning down to him.
That's an easy way to heal him.
Are we out of initiative order?
we are out of initiative order.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the corpse on my horn.
Because I imagine Escher was gonna run over to see how the tree was doing, and then it gets hit by a bolt of lightning, and he stops right the fuck where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see once again, like, as the lightning courses through it, it is just, like, you see the outer layer of bark that was previously protecting it begin to grow back, and it just goes,
Again!
Okay! And she just points at him again.
While that's happening, can I check for a key on this guy's corpse?
Well, that was horrible!
Damn. That's the minimum damage! You got 3 ones on that!
Miss me with that pussy shit again!
Harder! Yeah, I heard that.
and now it is back to full health.
like, it's against the wall.
Yeah, so now that it is back to full health, you see as it, like, kind of comes down from the, like, you see, like, electricity is crackling through it. It looks kind of crazed for a few moments, and then it lets it, like, course out into the ground beneath it, and it calms back down and just starts to calmly walk over to you. Tavro, give me an investigation check.
Oh boy, everyone knows I'm good at them. Hey!
You are good at those.
You do find 2 keys on his person,
Nice.
as well as you can feel an aura coming off of the gauntlet on his right hand.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that.
And you pull it off, and it almost feels like it is, like, stuck to his hand for a moment, but you're able to pull it off, and you can almost feel the pulsing of the red gem on the back.
Actually, that's a fair point.
Or,
Actually,
can I
I
reach
must
up
want
to the
those.
corpse on my horns and rifle through it to see if there's a key?
You rifle through Volley's corpse, and there is actually no key on him.
Oh.
While he's doing that, is she's the one that was petrifying people, right?
Yes.
I would like to check. I want to see what's up with her. I want to see if she has anything on her, and afterwards, I want to see if I could either do maybe like an Arcana or a Medicine check to see if I could identify the magic that was causing that petrification. Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah, so give me an investigation and an Arcana check.
Help action.
Tavro, just one quick other thing. The corpse on your head, while it may not have any keys on it, you do notice that the bow it is carrying is also giving off an aura of magic.
I would like to guide and help Escher because I'm interested
Thanks.
in that as well.
Thanks. Can I have advantage on that investigation, please?
Well, it's just a D4.
Well, he's gonna help me too.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Advantage
Okay.
advantage plus D4.
Okay, and let me roll the d4. It's gonna be 14, 17. 17 on the investigation, and then the guidance is gone.
But you didn't do it with advantage.
I did because the first one I rolled was an 8.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, I ballsed it up the first time, but then I got a 14 on the second one. Added 3. So.
Yeah, so with a 17, you think back to, like, what you were seeing with the others, and there's, like, a little bit of a light bulb that goes off in your head. This isn't, like, Fox's petrification magic, which is more like a basilisk or a Medusa. She was literally turning their bodies into petrified wood.
Oh,
And
okay.
you look back to Lager, and you kind of recall when the outer parts of him were shearing off and it almost looked like sinewy flesh underneath. You realize what might have happened if the petrification had completed.
Okay, cool. Okay, then, knowing that, I'm far less interested now. But also, the investigation check was also to see if she had anything on her.
She was carrying 3 keys.
I take all 3. I hand them to Fox and say, "Hold these."
Okay.
And then, is that it? Is that all she had on her?
She actually didn't have much on her. She is like, she's only wearing like vines and leaves as clothing and armor. She had no weaponry of her own. She seems to be more of an actual spirit, like fey spirit of the forest, where they are themselves and do not carry anything that is not absolutely necessary. In this case, keys.
Okay. And then the second check I wanted to do was the Arcana check to see that kind of petrifying magic she had. I just want to see if there's any. Is there anything that we could do to either like learn that or harness that by like extracting that from her? Is there anything we can pull from her to learn something about that?
This would be a harder check, but that would either be Arcana or Nature. So
it's gonna be Arcana. Ah!
You can do the advantage guidance thing again since it's a cantrip. Advantage from help, guidance from cantrip. But it's a 25 DC to be
Connor,
able to figure out how to extract this.
Connor, you're the one helping me. I'm not going to give you any other information. Do you want me to roll Arcana or Nature? Which do you have a higher bonus in?
I would rather you do it in Arcana.
Okay, then I will do an Arcana check with advantage, and I will add the 1d4. Come on, baby. Are you kidding me?
Unfortunately, an 18 is not enough. Like, you look into it, you start, like, having your,
If I burn an inspiration, do I roll again with advantage or add 1 extra die?
If you do inspiration, it is a complete reroll, so it would be another advantaged reroll with guidance.
I'm gonna do that. Fuck it, why not? I think we might be able to pull something neat out here. I'm gonna try again because I have such a high bonus to this. Not 20. 30.
A 30 not only gets you the information, you know exactly how to extract it. So you won't. That just made the next check to actually extract it much, much easier. So you start like digging around, trying to figure it out. You're struggling at first, and then you realize your bacteria eats magic. If you cut off their desire and just give them enough just to probe out where it's coming from, and upon doing that, you send them in, and you see as like the body convulses for a little bit, and you know what? With a fucking 30, it just does it for you. You see as the body convulses as the bacterium gets to it, and it regurgitates a piece of what looks to be like an anatomical heart made out of petrified wood.
Fascinating. As he holds up this bile and blood-covered organ to Fox and goes, "Look, I think I found something."
Weird. Did you suddenly have a wave of a desire to sacrifice that over a fire or something?
No, but it has given me some ideas of how I can try to... I'll have to spend some time studying this, but I have some ideas, and I'm gonna pocket that.
But yeah, with a 30, you can feel the magic. Like, you have ideas on how to extract it, and you realize you could really do it in one of 2 ways, because it is innate magic of either creating creating poisons that could petrify on touch, or effectively extract the essence and imbue it into a magical item to petrify on hit. The second would be harder, but if you put research and time into it, you might be able to craft that.
Okay, I'll see what I can pull out from this thing eventually. I'll do it over like a long rest or something though. I just want to have it for later.
Very fair. Yeah, so give yourself a petrified heart in your inventory.
Okay. I'll put it under loot. That's about right. All right. I'll let the Fox. You have your keys. You carry on.
No.
Oh. Tavros is gonna waltz up to Logger and be like, "You fought well, but the job's not done." And I'm gonna like take out a key and like hand it over and be like, "We could use your help and finish the job."
Give me a persuasion check. Pretty low DC because you're speaking his language.
A 12. Almost a 20. Oh, 13. Easy.
And he holds out a hand and takes the key, and you see like the wood almost wraps around it and like absorbs it into his body, and he goes,
We will find and kill the torturer. I will help you.
Yes. And just it's been like 27 days. Was there a puzzle in this room to get keys, or is there just like these auras around?
Oh, yeah, there
you
was.
didn't have a ton of time to go into it before the other party showed up. So as a quick recap, there are 4 pillars on the outside of the room that they each have a gem embedded in the pillar that is giving off a sort of elemental aura. So the top right is air. So like you can see whipping winds in that section. In the bottom right, like it's just like extremely humid, and you can see like dew and water like slicking around. You see in the bottom left, it almost is like a dry, stale air, and you can see the terrain is like a little bit like torn up and rocky almost. And then up into the left, you can like, even from here, you can feel the aura of heat coming off of it. And on the pillar in the middle, let me just copy and paste that again into the chat. There are 10 phrases in no particular order. Like they are in that order, but there's nothing indicating on the pillar what the start of that is. And Clara was able to go and partially retrieve the wind gem using a mage hand, but while in the aura, the winds were whipping so violently that she was silenced. She was also moving at double speed when in the aura. But when the fight broke out, she dropped the gem and ran forward to help. So now that is laying on the ground a little bit in front of the pillar.
If I could have been wasted.
Brian, how many keys did you get off of the people you searched? Was it just one?
I got 2, but I gave one to the wood guy.
Oh. Understandable. That is actually something to consider, that if we're going to recruit allies, they're going to need keys as well. Did anybody check this guy for a key? Because I quite literally have my hands.
Yes, so he was
occupied.
checked. He had no keys, but he did have a magic bow on him,
Okay.
which has yet to be identified.
What about the paladin?
He had
right.
2 keys on him and the magical gauntlet.
Yeah, you're right. You did mention that.
So how
Are we
many
finished?
do we have between all of us now?
I have 3.
I have 1.
I have 5.
I have 2.
I think I have 2 because I just gave Fox a handful of them.
Yeah, I have 2. I haven't taken any from this room.
Yeah, and whatever this room seems to be, whether there is a puzzle that you can get more keys, the only keys you have found in this room are on corpses so far.
Yeah.
I mean, do
Thomas,
we have enough to just go to the next room, or are we gonna try to solve this?
that's what I was going to ask. Do we try and kill that woman so that she doesn't ambush us later? Or do
Well,
we have to try to figure this out?
after seeing what we did to the rest of, after seeing what you and Kai did to the rest of our allies, I don't think she intends on ambushing us, especially considering she attempted to surrender.
She might
I
set
would-
traps or something like that, though.
I'll be honest, I'm not
Any of this again.
I'm not all that concerned. She can carry on as she will. If it takes too long anyway, this place will change its orientation and she'll never be able to find us again anyway.
That's true. We could also we could also tell Lager that he's free to go ahead and try to find her. That could deal with our problem itself.
Yes, I'm good with this idea. Logger, go get your revenge.
Well, would it not be beneficial to have him stay with us? It would ensure his own survival as much as ours in case we run into any groups this size again.
And I like Thomas gonna like lean in and be like, "That's true, but keep in mind the amount of keys we would need."
Yes, but if he goes ahead, he might clear out the room of anything else that's there too. So, yeah, that might be good.
We healed him up. He might be just strong enough to be able to handle himself.
If only I was a good aligned character. I
Are
suppose
any of
you...
us?
Maybe. I suppose you make a fair point. You are right, after all. It is... The primary goal is to ensure that we all get to the end of this labyrinth, and that does rely on keys, and he does seem able to fend for himself. I do hope we can encounter him again towards somewhere later on and that he survived. He could prove more useful to us than if he were dead.
I agree, and he may wish to stay with us anyway. I'll let him know. Lager, we are going to need to spend some more time in this room figuring out this puzzle in the hopes that we get more keys. But if you'd like, you're welcome to continue to the next room and try to find that woman. It's up to you.
I will track the torturer. I hope to meet you in the bazaar.
Likewise.
Good luck, buddy.
And you see as he goes off, holds his hand.
As he leaves, I'm gonna cast one guidance on him.
And you see as he just gets slightly better posture and has just a little more spring in his step as he holds his hand that had absorbed the key up to the door, and he disappears onto the other side.
So long then.
Like step into the wet.
The what?
Oh my god, she's in the wet. As you step into it, you almost feel like the dew immediately starts to like condense on your skin. And at first you feel like you might have like started sweating, but then you realize like it's just there's so much humidity here that just being in the aura dampens you. But at the same time, you feel almost like a overwhelming sense of calm, as well as just like you almost feel like soothed by being in this area.
She's gonna once again do Mage Hand to try to grab that gem.
You grab that gem. So you pull it forward, and as it pops out of the thing, you do see, just like the other one, it kind of gets smaller in size. But you are not silenced in this one. You just kind of feel that soothing aura, and the mage hand is now carrying it around behind you.
Oh, she's really wet now. Where should I put it?
Lizzie, what is your plan here? You don't have one, do you? You're just grabbing him, aren't you?
I can bring it to you.
Absolutely not. I thought we did kind of have a plan last time. I just need to remember what it is.
We're gonna try to blend the auras, right, or something.
Yeah, how about you just bring it towards the white one and just see what happens?
No. We wanted air and earth. Air and earth are the ones we wanted to combine. So put that one in the corner so they don't touch it. I think she said words. I just don't know what they were.
One, Mr. Asher.
That time I got my name.
Microphones were not compatible with high squeaky voice.
Clara do have the wet. Where
Yeah.
do you want her to put the wets?
I mean, we can make this decision as a group, but because one of the keys was the windfall of gold, I thought we were thinking that like earth and air go together, but avoid having them come in contact with like the other ones.
Alternatively, there's also snowball, raining.
Snowball's chance in hell. That might summon a demon.
Sounds like it would be water.
Bubbles?
Air and water.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there now.
Look at her go.
So what are we thinking? That we have to recreate these messages?
Well, they have to mean something, and so potentially they're different combinations of auras. And since the auras shrink when you take them out of these pedestals, maybe it's so that you can move them into proper position. So perhaps if we put the air and the earth in this middle pillar or totem at the same time, it'll give us a windfall of gold, and perhaps that means a golden key, or several.
We can put them in the pillar, or
Well, I don't know if you have to put them in the pillar or have them intersect, but I think the easiest thing to do is bring the air and earth together, see what happens, and then if nothing happens when they're near each other, just stick them in the middle pillar.
okay. Clara's gonna walk over until the auras intersect. Does that
Okay.
happen?
Of the
Or we
water
could
and
do
air?
Yes.
Or we could do those two. That's also an idea.
All right,
It's
so
the
you,
ones we have.
so you bring the water one over until it starts overlapping with the air, and you see in the feet where it crosses, you do see, instead of like this whipping winds or dew, you see just a few feet of large, like nearly human-sized bubbles, heavily condensed in that area.
Look at the bubbles! They're so cool! And she's gonna put them closer together.
Look at all these
Okay.
bubbles.
So that one is burst your bubble, I
And you
assume.
can start like doing like the little kid when they're in a field of bubbles, like dancing around and trying to like grab them without popping them.
So are you going into the area with the bubbles?
Yes.
All right. Are you trying to touch them or avoid them?
Clara's doing what the kids do, where they like try to grab the bubble but not pop it, you know, like on their hand.
So you're touching it.
So she's gonna attempt to touch it.
The second you touch one, you are sucked completely into it and start drowning.
Oh.
I need you to give me an athletics check to try and break your way out of it.
I'm sure she's fine.
Tavo, go get her, please.
It
Oh, wait a minute. Hold
As
on.
as you you're still having fun. You don't even realize that this is dangerous. You put your little grubby goblin hands on the edge of the bubble and it just pops, and as you fall back to the ground, no longer in this bubble, clattering down next to you is a key on the ground as well.
She just picks it up. She's like, "That was so fun, guys!"
Since I'm already standing next to him, can I just look at Tavo and go, what on earth was that?
So it is also
What?
at the point of it popping, you all hear a thunderous crash. Clara, you do take 7 thunder damage.
Oh.
I guess
as it
the bubbles
erupts
burst.
next to you. Or around you, rather.
Ow.
Can you remind me, who was the one that was able to read what was on here? Wait, was it me?
It's Vidalkin.
It was me!
It is like most of you, honestly.
Or perhaps, the Vidalkin.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
Gideon, Escher, Kai all speak Vidalkin.
Gideon. I forgot Gideon's not human.
It is true, I'm not.
Yeah, Gideon's almost 7 feet tall.
And 7 feet tall. Clara, after having so much fun with the bubbles, is just gonna Naruto run towards the earth.
Alright, and I assume you're leaving those 2 gems where they are?
Oh no, she was bringing the water gem with her.
Okay.
Wait.
Where, as you get close enough where they begin to overlap, you kind of stop yourself right on the edge before you run head first into what now looks like a, I don't know what that is, ruler tool time.
Big.
A 70-foot span of mud.
Alright, top row.
Hey,
It's
maybe
in the mud, so get your pants down. You gotta take it somewhere.
he has a javelin. Also, perhaps we should be a little more cautious after you just erupted.
The key! I bet if we go dig in the mud, we'll find another one.
The last one nearly blew you to pieces. I think perhaps we should caution.
Escher, that's just in her nature.
Clara's gonna plug her nose and dive in.
Escher, I assure you, she is having fun. Just accept it.
Alright, I need
I
you to
can
give
do it
me a
next time.
dex save as you jump into the mud.
It's quicksand.
Damn it!
Clara jumps into the mud, and we're going to enter initiative order as she immediately sinks under. Clara, you are restrained and sinking.
No, it's not good, guys!
You don't get to say that! We're gonna put y'all into combat order now because that matters. Everybody roll initiative. I am a fool. I did not prepare sinking into mud music.
Alright, well, Pat,
Just do Sonic drowning music on a loop.
but it gets faster and faster constantly.
Yep.
Pat, throw some Mudvayne on. Oh no.
I saw a video that was basically, hey, do you want to give anybody between the ages of 25 and 30 a heart attack? Let's play this sound.
This is looping until this is done. Kai, you start us off. What are you doing?
Don't make me mute you.
Alright, where does it overlap?
Yeah, Fox's radiant light is a little...
Um,
Your light on his Tavro, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off Tavro's light just to make this easier.
Just make it less bright.
Now you should be able to pretty easily see where it overlaps.
Okay, so 5 feet back from where I was. So I have 5 feet of movement still, and I hate this. Why did I suggest this music?
Yeah, I'm stopping that. It's enough.
Okay, I have rope that I can throw.
Rope.
Huh?
Rope.
rope.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
And do you think I could slow fall into the mud?
Yeah, I think anybody who falls in it is slow falling.
Alright, I'm just going to... Because it would be an action to throw rope in that general direction, right?
Yeah, like, trying to throw the rope onto Clara would be an action.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not using a key point to sprint into there. Or should I? What do we think?
This is up to you, pal.
I'll you tie the rope to your waist and hand it to Tavro and jump in after me, or you
You're under the mud. Shut up. Shut up.
I say give her a turn to sort it out herself, and then we'll see how bad it gets.
I mean, I could throw it out to Clara and Clara grabs onto it and then we pull it out.
Well, I'm just gonna throw one end of the rope right now in that general direction.
I feel like Clara's just a really good test subject for you, Esther. Every time you need to have a hypothesis tested, just have Clara do it.
It doesn't work if you kill yourself. You need to be alive for that to be a thing.
Give me a general. I would probably call that either just like a dex check, or I guess survival if you wanted to use that for like throwing rope.
I'm better at shooting him.
Oh, this is almost such fun.
Well, it's still a 16.
It's over the DC 15. Clara, you can barely see anything down here, but you're a goblin. You like playing around in the mud. You just feel this little ripple, and through like you just see a little span of rope come down next to you.
Can I act now to try to grab it, or do I have to wait till my turn?
You can use your reaction to grab it, I'll say. Like, you can't climb up it, but you can grab onto it right now.
Yeah, she'll grab it.
And Kai, you feel the tug of that. Is that all, Kai?
Yes.
Yeah,
Gideon, what would you like to do?
I just pull her out. In the mud.
I used my action to throw the rope in. I can yell out and say, I got her, and like clearly showing that the rope is taut right now. But I need somebody else to pull it.
Okay, then I will come next to you, and
It'll be an athletics check to try and pull the rope up with Clara holding onto it. A 12 is not quite enough. You're able to pull it up just a few inches before you feel it snag. It is pulling her down faster than you are able to pull her up.
Gideon's not a big, strong man.
Gideon's 7 feet tall. He should be so strong.
You can be tall, but not strong.
He's a druid pig. See, who was it? Dylan Painter.
Right, Clara, you are currently drowning in the mud. What would you like to do?
Okay, so with me drowning, and like, can I still do most things? Theoretically? No.
For the most part, you can swim down really easily, but trying to get yourself out is going to be an athletics check.
Okay, well, what Clara's gonna do is now that she has the rope, she's gonna tie it around her waist in a knot. And then she's gonna start reaching around in the mud trying to find any keys.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check to try and tie a knot around yourself under the mud that is, like, heavy and pulling you down.
I'm the best!
You managed to, like, get, like, a pretty decent slip knot harness around you, like, real quick. like from all your time spent working in the lab, tying knots to keep things together, like quickly fixing things that you've broken to try and avoid notice, you just tie that around yourself. You know you're good. Give me an investigation check as you now flail around trying to find a key.
Ooh.
You don't find any keys in here other than the ones that are already on your person.
Damn.
Alright, you
Um,
might need something for
Kai and Gideon, you feel something tug on the rope as if something is pulling directly down on it far harder than it was before.
Uh-oh.
Escher, what would you like to do?
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna kind of walk up next to Tavro. Ezra's gonna shrug his shoulders and say, "Well, I told her to be careful," and I'm gonna kind of tap Tavro on the shoulder. And wait, do I have you targeted? I don't. Let me do this. There you go. I will give you a guidance and say, I'm sure if need be, you can fish her out. I'll be here if she doesn't make it. And he's just, yeah, he'll take a step back and let you do your thing.
Yeah.
All right. Fox, is there anything you'd like to do?
I do the old help someone with their golf swing as I reach around Tavro and say, "Here, buddy, let's get it together." As I help him.
Can you? Yeah. You can just barely reach Tavro, I think.
So how are you helping Tavro?
I'm helping him make an athletics check.
Oh, like the help action. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Tavro, you've been guided. You've got a cleric kind of just holding onto your leg, pulling you back slightly. What would you like to do?
Give me that motherfucking rope.
Cut the rope. Cut the rope.
All right, give me that athletics check with advantage and a D4 for guidance.
Yank that goblin.
Yeah, brother, yank that goblin.
Damn.
You did it.
Damn, it is a good thing you were being helped.
Yeah.
I accidentally. Oh, it's the 31, not the 34.
The hell?
Unfortunately, a 31. No, I'm fucking.
No.
You just step forward, your muscles ripple, and Clara comes flying out of the mud.
He doesn't even pull, he just flexes and she comes out.
I'm so fucking
And you see as Clara just gets yanked out of the mud, thrown onto like the bank over here. She is covered in this thick layer of mud with the harness kind of like wrapped around her. And Clara, you can breathe again as you start to catch your breath, pulled out of the quick mud.
We don't need to be in initiative then?
Unless Clara jumps back in.
But guys, I didn't get the key.
Can Tavro then just like take out a spear and then put like the back wooden end into the mud and like move around?
Sure, and you're doing this with what?
My spear.
Spear of the Legion?
Yeah. The wooden end, not the metal pointy end.
You stick the spear into the mud, and after a moment, you let it sit for a moment, and it starts to sink. You pull it out before it sinks under, and you see like the bottom end of it. It used to be a like metal, like it was like a metal little guard on the bottom of it that you could use just as an off way to like bash someone's skull in. That seems to have been eaten away, and now there is a key attached to the bottom of the spear.
Hell yeah, brother.
Huh.
What? Clara's hand didn't just magically become a key? What's this bullshit?
Your hand ain't a stick.
in the mud.
Huh.
Oh
What?
yeah.
What magnificent results come from thinking for more than 6 seconds? Good job, Tybro.
I'm gonna grab the water orb and chuck it on over to the other side.
Where are you throwing it?
Take it.
Clara, you want something to do?
Well, we gotta keep meshing them together.
I know, but you seem to be getting yourself in trouble.
Well, I don't see you making any moves, Mr. Big Cow, as she gets up on her like tippy toes and tries to like.
I just saved your life and got a key.
Yeah, he's doing pretty damn good right now.
Ow!
I am going to take the air one, and I'm gonna bring it so that it would intersect with both the brown and the red.
Wait,
It's like a-
which one's brown? Is it this one or this one?
Bottom left is brown, top
Bottom
left
right?
is red.
Okay.
So like there, Connor?
Yes.
I would motion him over when I see him pick it up, be like, Fox, they said gold! This way, pal, this way!
All right. As you pick it up in, like, and now as you bring it over, you are all overwhelmed by the whipping winds. None of you are able to hear each other even a little bit while you're in this aura.
Asher, what'd you say?
But you do see, so in the top left where it intersects, you can see instead, like where it intersects, it almost looks like the air is completely clear, but every once in a while you just see like a little spark of electricity going back and forth.
In which one?
In the top left, so like right here.
Okay. Yeah, how about we don't fucking go in that one?
And
what about
in
other
the bottom left, you see as the winds whip up and combine with like the dirt, and it creates a sandstorm. Just like constricted to that area where they are, but it's completely heavily obscured as the like sand that has now formed there starts whipping violently.
So we send the little robot into the top left.
I was thinking if there was any like metal that we could send that way.
Well, we have a legitimate robot.
Excuse you, that is my son.
Your son that was designed to kill itself.
My son.
Oh, I thought you wanted to help, Clara.
She was doing just fine.
She was not. Oh, I'm gonna stand here so I can hear myself think.
Yeah.
I'm intentionally staying in the stones.
Okay. You said the electricity's up in this one?
Yes.
Okay, for some reason, Clara has scraps of rebar. So she's gonna take one of the scraps and throw it in the lightning.
I don't remember you getting scraps of rebar, but
I don't
okay.
know, but I got 5 pounds of rebar.
She's a goblin. She just gets trash, okay?
Why?
And
Wait.
I can get something out of it.
all right, I gotta fucking look up. Is rebar conductive?
This is your world, man. Who knows what it's made out of? Because in most fantasy worlds, rebar doesn't even exist, so I think this is your call.
It's steel. It conducts.
Yeah.
Yep, it conducts. Okay, so you see like the sparks are now more common around the rod of rebar that is lying on the ground in there.
Go pick it up.
But like, it's just sparks. It's not like it's a frenzy of lightning or anything.
At this point, there is no frenzy of lightning or anything. It's just more common sparks around the rebar. It looks like the rebar is becoming electrified.
Alright, I would like to... I will take, like, the shirt from my pack, like from my fine clothes, just put it over my mouth and step into the sandstorm.
All right. As you step in, you do take 1d4 slashing damage as the sand starts to buffet away at you. So each round you are in here, you're going to take 1d4, 1d4 slashing damage.
Okay, but I don't see anything else.
At this point, it just seems that there are, like these terrible whipping winds, and the sand. Like it is so heavily obscured you can't see more than like 5 feet in front of you.
Oh, that didn't paste with enters, but this is definitely dust demons, but we might need fire for it.
I have a piece of a devil. Or a demon, I guess.
How much gold do you have?
Me.
Yeah.
Kai, are you just staying in there?
48.
No, sorry.
Okay.
If I don't see anything happen immediately, I'm stepping right back out.
Fair enough.
So I have an idea. There's a good chance nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, Clara, how you triggered the mud by putting a stick in it, right? I pull out a gold coin and say, worth a shot, and I flick the gold coin into the sandstormy area.
Into the sandstorm?
Yeah.
It passes through, and then it is so heavily obscured you cannot see what happens to the coin.
Huh. I take another one, I flick it just over the barrier into the wind. Like, no sand, just that with a windy area.
You flick it into the windy aura, and the moment it hits the ground, it clatters and turns from a gold piece into a key.
Ah.
Haha! I figured something out then. I'm gonna pick that up and add another key. Where is Fox right now?
You can see him over there. You just can't hear him. Like
Okay,
in
I'll
the
go over
windy
to him.
aura, you can't speak to each other.
I'm just gonna pull out an encode thoughts and put it in his head and say, I lied, no gold. There's a free gold piece in the sandstorm though.
So which ones have we not gotten yet?
Okay.
So you've gotten
So
3 of the 10 so far.
Yeah. Sorry, let me paste that better.
I'll paste the ones that you've gotten rid of, because if you look at the pillar in the center, 3 of them have now been crossed out. Like, they were all glowing. Now, burst your bubble, a stick in the mud, and a windfall of gold have stopped glowing.
Okay, so yeah, each one is just a different riddle. So I think it is in our benefit to get as many of these as we can.
Yeah.
So Clara's gonna go grab Jerry, tap him on his little mushroom head, and then nudge him forward.
Into the plasma storm.
Into the lightning storm.
He looks back at you, shrugs, and steps forward, and you see the sparks are now forming around him as well.
I do have a bad idea about that one.
Oh, yeah, I think we might be on the same page. I know what you're gonna say. No, it's not saying Mr. Roboto. I think you have to marry him in the lightning storm.
Yeah,
I see.
get struck by lightning. Twice.
Yeah, I think you have to get struck by lightning twice.
And currently, it does not
Well, I
seem to
mean-
be striking anything. It's just electrifying the area.
Does it affect anything that there was an entity in this room that was struck by lightning twice previously?
Nothing changed on the pillar when that happened.
Bastard!
Yeah,
We could have used him!
yeah, we could have.
He's immune to lightning.
Can I
Wait, hold
join
on. How many?
Jerry?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of these. 1, 2, 3,
Gideon, you step into there.
4, 5,
Yeah,
6, 7.
it's Jerry.
All right. You're in there and like you feel the electricity starting to course through your veins. You feel almost like hyperactive. You are currently under the effects of a haste spell.
What does that mean?
You move very fast and have
you-
2 actions.
You have double movement and have 2 actions. The turn that no longer affects you, you lose that turn.
Okay.
Hit the rebar twice.
So what?
The rebar. It's in there.
Ground by you.
Just whack.
You cannot hear anything any of them are saying in the wind aura.
Okay. Do I have to make it all the way to the building to get to have the effect happen?
I was thinking that, Escher.
Uh,
Well, I did want to make like arm blades out of it, but I guess I could.
yeah. Fox, you are now also under the effect of a haste.
What am I doing? I pull out my mace and I whack the rebar like a smith hitting a piece of metal twice.
And the moment you do, a bolt of lightning comes down and strikes on the rebar in the middle of all 3 of you. I need all of you to give a dex save.
Jerry!
I didn't mean to do that.
Jesus Christ.
He is the suicide homunculus.
The suicide homunculus is going to take 19 lightning damage.
Jerry 2! Jerry 2's dead!
Gideon, you are also going to take 19 lightning damage.
But don't I get hit because I'm a rogue?
You are a rogue. That is a good thing for you, because I think 19 would have knocked you out. So
Jerry only takes damage.
you're taking 10 damage instead, so that brings you to... So, what did you have before? You had 17, so you have 7 health now. And Fox, you succeeded, so you are also taking 10 lightning damage.
Did you deduct that already, or do I need to deduct that?
I subtracted it for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the real question is, did the rebar turn into anything?
Well, it has to be done twice.
The rebar is coursing with electricity. But
You gotta hit it
it
again.
is still just that.
Perhaps we step away from each other.
Please.
Or if somebody with more health. Well, Connor, I think you did you get hit with the first one?
I succeeded. I still
Okay,
took
but-
half damage.
Yeah, I think.
Wait,
one
did
of you-
Jerry
every
2
one of
not
you-
die from that?
No, because he has evasion, which makes him only take half damage.
He has evasion?
Yeah!
Oh.
I think
Wild.
Everybody who's not Fox, get out of there. Let Fox get hit twice so he gets a key.
So Gideon,
Smart.
are you staying in there or no? All right, as Jerry 2 and Gideon step out, Fox, are you going to hit it again?
I do a few heavy breaths as I go, and then I raise the mace high up once again, and I strike down again with the
Yeah.
fury of
Get 'em.
some god somewhere.
Give me a
Get him,
dex
Thor.
save. I'm going to say you knew this was coming. Give me the dex save with advantage.
He's like, bring it on!
You do succeed, so you only take 8 lightning. But you do see the rebar, instead of being like chunk of warped metal, is now a key lying on the ground.
Clara just starts clapping so happily.
And Twice Stricken disappears from the
Okay,
thing.
so we are gonna have to turn things into keys for most of these. Fox, that was unlike you. Are you okay after that?
I'm just gonna sit over here, maybe make some tea. I don't know.
Do you want me to fix that?
I could use some healing. I have poured in a couple spells into myself and am back at 16 health now.
Oh, minimum roll. You get 14 extra health back.
Alright, so those are the ones still there.
Alright, I did send a message of what I was doing while that was happening.
Yes, and I'm not
Yes.
seeing Kai do that. That's basically what I was thinking, so I'm gonna let him do it.
Because we'll get the earth and the fire overlapping, and there might be dust devils that we get from the 3 of them overlapping.
Here's what I just realized. So there was 10 when we started, right?
Yeah.
If you do every combination of 4 and then 4 combinations of 3 that are possible, that makes 10.
So you're doing like that, Kai?
Yeah, like what
Yeah.
happens at the 3-way intersection?
I guess I'll be in the middle of that.
Alright, so this is still a sandstorm, where the like air and earth mix. Where the earth and fire mix you see as the ground turns into flowing magma.
Magma.
Where the 3 of them mix, I don't really have a way of automating this. It looks like the area is completely devoid of light. It looks like magical darkness in the area that the 3 of them are overlapping.
Okay, maybe don't do that. Oh wait, hold on. Kai, do you want to try something really quick?
Yeah, I could jump into magma.
No. Move the earth one down, and then I'll move the water one over. Let's get air, earth, and water to intersect, and let's just see if every 3-way becomes that darkness. Because if it does, then that's not the answer.
Observation. You got the gold coin to turn into a key in just the wind, right?
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
You don't need the 3 intersections.
Yeah,
3
it
more
could-
keys are just in the normal zone.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was thinking. So I just want to see if it does it with all. You know what? We can test it later.
Now, does anyone have a way to conjure cold?
I can.
No.
I can. If
Also,
I rage, I can.
Sorry, Kai, while you are in the earth aura, you feel yourself becoming sturdier. Like, you feel like nothing could knock you down right now. You feel like Juggernaut from the X-Men.
I can run.
I will point out that Juggernaut from the X-Men does get his powers from a magic gem. Maybe we take that one with us.
But then everything around him will become strong like Juggernaut.
It'll become.
Hey, Tavro. Tavro, how's your throat game? Think you can swallow an entire gemstone?
I'm not gonna answer that.
I bet if you get big, you can.
Well, we learned that a 30-pound bulldog can just swallow a champagne cork whole, so I'm sure Tavro can do that.
How did you learn that?
Forcefully, with Belle currently in the puppy ER.
Oh,
Jesus.
sweet
Yeah.
puppy.
He's fine now. He's just healing.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
He's not smart.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm wondering if shedded skin, if maybe I have to like let the sandstorm like hit me a few times, and as it tears away at my skin.
That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely horrible. Why would you do that?
But also, stone.
Okay. Okay.
Stone Cold Killer. Yeah,
Wait.
no, just through the intersection. I'm keeping this here, if you want it.
So you're doing the water, earth, air intersection now?
I'm gonna bring it up to do water, fire, air.
Yeah, does the three-way make another, like, darkness area?
It makes another area of magical darkness where where all three intersect.
Okay, that's good to know.
You've already seen where the like water and air go. That makes another like series of bubbles. Where the water and fire go together, you see it almost looks like a fog cloud.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, it looks like a fog cloud or like steam coming out of a steam vent. So it is lightly obscured there, as opposed to the heavily obscured of the sandstorm.
So...
Yeah.
Wait, what about here, where red and blue meet?
That's the steam or mist fog.
Oh, wait, then what about air and water?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Oh, we did do that one, yeah. Yeah, shit. And that one's steam, so it's gonna be hot. I don't know what we would do with that, unless...
Maybe raining cats and dogs?
That might be just water, and I think I have a plan for that one. It's a stretch, though.
We literally have a druid.
Yeah, me!
Also
Yeah.
Gideon!
Yeah, but
So-
you're not the one that can turn into a cat.
Alright, guys, become a cat or dog. Become a cat and a dog. It says
I'm
raise cat and dog.
I'm gonna
So
tell
we can turn
Fox.
into a cat.
I have an idea, but you're not gonna like what I'm about to do.
What?
Are you gonna make me throw a cat?
No, but not a cat. So, Zach, I am going to take out one of my daggers and kind of put a prick across my hand and just start seeping out like yellowish green mucus onto the ground, and I am going to burn a wild shape to cast my special little find familiar that I
Yep.
get, and I am going to have the living snot take the shape of a cat.
Alright. There's now a goo cat next to you.
Like, I'm going to have it try and mimic the shape of a cat as much as I want, and I'm gonna tell him, we're halfway there. I'm not sure where we go from here, but...
There is now a goo cat at your feet.
I think we have to make it rain the goo cat.
Alright, buddy, come here, I'm gonna pick it up and toss it in the air.
You toss it in the air, and as it begins to fall, it rights itself like a good goo cat should to land on all fours, but it lands on its feet, splatters, and you see a slimy key now on the ground in the middle of the water
shit.
aura.
I pick it up, wipe it off, look at Fox, and say, I honestly did not think that was going to work, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
Dude, you're in a
The
fucking
DM.
Rakdos dungeon. You think a demon lord wouldn't get a kick out of people throwing a cat?
It's not a real cat!
Hey, he accepted it.
Oh, poor booger.
Zach, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said I feel strong. Do I have any kind of layer of am I stony at all? Is my skin a little harder?
So, yes. The effects of it are specifically you have advantage on saving throws against being moved against your will. Your AC increases by 2, but you are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage and are treated as an object for the purpose of certain siege weapons and spells.
Huh.
You literally have a stone skin on you.
Am I able to peel the stone skin off of me?
How would you like to try and do that?
I didn't know. Like,
With
No, I think you're right.
we've all seen Game of Thrones season 7.
Yeah. Yup, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I actually
So I
haven't.
use my dagger. Okay, so there's a scene where basically they find a cure for grayscale. I think it's what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they use a dagger to pry off pieces of this scaly skin from someone.
All right. Stab yourself with a dagger.
Is it gonna? Oh, 0 of 1 targets. Me. I hit me. I deflect missiles. Me.
So
Oh, God.
you stab yourself with your dagger. You try and pry off some of the skin on the outside. You take 11 damage, and as the chunk of your stony flesh falls to the ground, it does not shape into a key. It is just a
Gotcha.
chunk of stony flesh on the ground.
Okay. So then,
Don't kill her then, so
Yep.
you need to murder.
yeah, you need to kill. Okay, Zach, I have a question, and you're not gonna like it. Again,
I'm listening.
is my familiar still alive?
No,
I know we.
it splat and turned into a key.
Ah, damn it.
There is something expendable still alive.
Not Jerry.
Wait. Before we murder something, which this is the Rakdos, that's probably the answer. Let's see how many more we can give. So,
Kill her.
Hey,
You
Anyone
hey,
else? Does
none
anyone else
of them yet have required you to kill someone.
well,
Does
Hold on.
anyone else
I
have
have
a way
an
to
idea.
summon cold damage?
I think one of us might. Lizzie, I have a
question. Burn a rage on it if I don't have to.
Lizzie, I have a question for you. Your little apparatus thing, how does that work?
With the cannon or Jerry?
No, the Mizium thing you have. That, like, no, that lets you cast random spells.
Yeah, I can use it to cast any artificer spell.
Can you use it to cast cantrips?
Yeah, I think it's just DC 10 for a cantrip. She has to make an Arcana check anytime she uses it, but I think it's just DC 10 for a cantrip.
Frostbite and Ray of Frost are both artificer cantrips.
So, how does that work? Like, do I know all the artificer cantrip stuff?
So you can, yeah, the last thing on the description is if you try to cast a cantrip you don't know, the DC for the intelligence Arcana check is 10, and on a failed check there is no effect.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, I can do that.
So, this is kind of a Zach ruling type thing. You could try to use that to launch a Ray of Frost into the fire area to see if that gives us the key.
Or the stone area.
Well, because it's a snowball's chance in hell. So snowball, you need ice in hell.
And stone cold killer.
I think it's supposed to be like the stone cold, like you're made of stone and you have to kill somebody.
Yeah, I also have 2 ideas right now. So,
What are you thinking?
one, I wanted to pick up the corpse of the leader that we killed and just drag her into the stone area.
She's probably in a few pieces right now, so make sure you get them all.
Right?
No, this one's fully intact. She just has an arrow
Yeah.
through her brain.
Are
No,
you?
I cut her up.
Yeah, to get her heart, she was dissected.
I dissected her.
Okay, Volley's in also a lot of pieces.
The paladin was not dissected.
That's true, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll drag the paladin, the most intact corpse we have, into it.
Are you dragging it into the sandstorm or the earth?
Just to the earth, not through the sandstorm. I have another idea for the sandstorm.
Cool. The corpse of the paladin, it takes a minute. He's heavy, but you drag him over. He's laying there, dead.
Stab it.
You stab him, and other than a bit of more blood coming out of him, nothing happens.
God damn it. Okay. Well, after that doesn't work, my last idea for right now is, can I now, starting in the earth aura, step into the sandstorm?
You step
Does
back in
anything change?
and take 1d4 slashing damage, and you can't see.
All right. That didn't work. I'm in pain.
Okay. So let's see if we
also,
can get Clara to get
It is worth noting, because I know 9:30 is usually the cutoff. We can go I'm good to go as long as you guys want, but this is past the time we normally end if people need to drive home.
I have something to do in like 7 minutes.
I'm mostly
What do
asking
you
the people
have?
who need to drive.
Yeah. No, I can go, but honestly, I don't know if I even need the visual for this one, so I can just hop back on.
This
the
one
car.
you could do in the car, and I can just roll for you if a roll is required.
So if Esther comes over to Clara and it explains to her this other type of magic, because she doesn't do cold, she does big explosion things.
Yeah, I would tell her, like, I know a lot of artificers and I've seen them do this before. Can you do it? And then when she says, no, I've never heard of that, I'll just say, use your funny tool, I believe in you.
Yeah, so she'll be like, okay, maybe I can figure it out, and she starts like beep booping on the thing and trying to see if she can like figure out how to get some cold out of it.
Alright. It is worth noting you won't be able to do it within the air aura, because silence.
Up here.
Both of them are verbal component spells. Alright. You gotta make an Arcana check, and just for the sake of balance, because it's always just DC 10 for cantrips, you can try each of the cantrips once. If you fail on both of them, the Arcana check, you have to wait till you take a long rest.
There you go, you had a D4 to the first one. I'm making you more smarter.
Oh, I messed that up. Whatever.
Yeah, a 16 is totally good. So are you casting Frostbite or Ray of Frost or Frostbite?
Ray of Frost and shooting it into their leg.
All right. You shoot it into the fire, and as it hits the ground there, you see as it coalesces in a burst of ice, melts, and then you see like a porcelain white key form on the ground.
And now you mage hand that so we don't have to go in the fire, and that key is all yours.
Yeah, the thing is, Mage Hand is only 30 feet, so is it within 30 feet? No, probably not.
55 feet. I'm going by where you pinged.
Alright, you can figure this out in the next minute.
Okay, well, Clara will go in enough to get close enough that her mage hand works.
Oh, yeah, that works. Oh, wait, this is like steam, because we have the water over here. Does that hurt
so
us?
that's steam, so you're fine. You're able to just get to the edge of the steam, use your mage hand, and pull it in without entering just the fire aura. Also, I hope you all are keeping track of these keys and who has them.
I am.
I haven't kept track of mine.
I haven't got them yet.
I was gonna say I haven't got money. I think Fox getting his.
I got one.
Yep. I'm just making sure.
The only one I took is the one from splattering my familiar, so I have 3.
Cool.
Fox has a lot right now.
I have 6.
Oh, wait. Is Brian still here? No, he's not. I think I should have 4 because the gold piece that I flicked into the wind, I think I took that one as well.
So anyone else have any great ideas?
Okay, we got that one, We need Stone Cold Killer.
So, yeah, I just put in the 4 that are left.
I don't want to do the Dust Demons one yet because my best guess for that one is have Tavra put a demon horn in the dust, but he wants to use that for something, so I'm not gonna make him like use that if he's not here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have anyone who isn't actively here give up any of their items. That's bad DMing.
I'm not gonna lie, the Mr. Roboto, Wait. Okay, Lizzie, bring your little Jerry into the fog cloud and tell me if anything happens.
Into the fog? Is that where the water and the...
Yeah, where the water and the fire meet.
Sure, she'll have Jerry come on over there.
Because it's Mr. Roboto. You're misting the robot.
Yep. The robot walks in, and the second it walks in, it dissipates into the mist, and a key falls to the ground. Jerry 2 is dead once again.
But there's a key?
But there's a key in its place.
Jerry!
A worthy sacrifice.
It was down to 2 hit points anyway.
He was pretty dead.
Also, I'm a genius for figuring that one out.
That actually is good. I didn't even think of mist like that.
Yep.
That was the one that I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna get.
Vinny just got a really good one.
Yeah, I'm a goddamn genius.
They got Mr. Roboto by having Jerry 2 walk into the fog cloud.
Because mist.
Because it's mist.
Roboto.
Mr. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the pure fire one, we got the pure water one, we got the pure air one. We did not get pure earth, right?
Wait.
You do not have pure earth.
So that's probably Stone Cold Killer.
You don't have you don't have pure earth, air earth, or fire earth. So you really just struggle with the earth ones.
Yeah.
So what is it left? We have
Dust Demons, Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah.
And shedded skin. So, but I have the one I will say, the magma I'm lost on. I have no ideas. Maybe that's actually Dust Demon?
Or the magma sheds your skin because it burns your skin off.
That's horrific.
Does magma have skin? Is the top layer of magma called skin?
No. I don't think it is. Hold on. See, Pat, you had a really good idea with scraping the stone skin off, but...
Yeah, all I did was get myself much closer to death.
I can still heal you, don't worry.
Yeah. I think I have 17 right now, so it's nothing dire.
It's not great.
Yeah, are there any rocks in the stone area?
Yeah, it's like it's like rocky earth in the just stone area.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the biggest rock I can find, and once again, with the mace of Thor, crack down like a blacksmith onto the rock.
Alright, you hit the rock, and it reverberates a little bit, and there's a small crack in it now.
Do it again.
You keep doing it until you make it a big crack and the rock eventually splits in half, and that's it.
What are you trying to do?
Well, you see, I thought for a few brief seconds Stone Cold Killer meant a killer of stones.
Fox, rocks can't die. They're not alive, sweetie.
It's a phrase.
Try again.
You also didn't make it rain an actual cat.
It was pretty close. Well, how would we have done that? What was the other?
Wild shape.
What does a party without a druid do there?
Conjure animal.
Straight up, not everything in the Crypt of Keys can be solved without certain things.
I mean, honestly, we got what, 7 already?
You've gotten 7
Like,
keys so far.
we could just say that's good and move on.
Is it dust demons or dust devils?
Dust demons.
I'm not gonna lie, the dusted demons and the shedded skin, I'm at a loss for at this point. Like I said, the dust demons, my best guess is having Tavros sacrifice a piece of a demon, unless Fox has anything kind of demonic on him. Because if you do, this could be a way to get rid of it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's Fox. He doesn't want to get rid of it.
It's got a soul in it.
Well, are Fae things considered demons?
No, they are usually considered Fae.
You know, it was worth a question.
I actually might have an idea, and Lizzie, it's going to depend on you, and if we have 10 minutes.
Oh.
I also have one quick question for Lizzie, which is... Okay, yeah, I just checked your character sheet. It is worth noting, if you're looking for demonic things, Lizzie has an imp in her bag.
What?
I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
What?
She has 2 imps covered in black powder in her bag.
Okay, first, brush off the black powder.
Yeah, we don't want to light those things up. That'd be really bad.
Maybe throw one of those into the sand cloud. Because granted, I still think we might want to do what I was thinking. Because,
It's a dust.
do you have, wait, Lizzie, do you have Identify prepped?
Do I, Zach?
Let me check.
Can you check and see if she has it prepped?
I mean, I also can cast it using my apparatus.
It is not currently prepped, but she can apparatus it.
Or I can slit my arm.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or she can slit her arm, because...
So...
I got a few options.
Because
So we already had one person inflict self-harm on themselves in this room already, so...
I have 2 magic knives in my inventory, and I don't know what they do. There is a chance they are demonic.
Okay, no. We'll go with the imp. Clara will be like, oh wait, this is a demon thing, right? But she pulls it out.
And throw it in the sand.
Well, she's gonna try to basically brush as much of the black powder into like a vial that she can get off of it, just to like reduce the explosion.
I'm going to help her do that because I'm not confident she can do that without detonating it.
Alright, one of you will give a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Can you see what her bonus is?
My sleight of hand, I think, is a
She would have a
+2.
+2.
Let her roll it, do it with advantage, I'll drop a guidance on her, add a d4. Because I know we've been guidance scumming a little bit this session. This is
fine.
one I would absolutely do it because I don't want her to mess this up.
No, that's what, like... Guidance, you can't do every round. Like, every round of a social interaction, you cannot guidance. If you want to spend time doing a puzzle and helping yourself out, I have no problem using guidance on every roll. With a 21, you get, like, you are able to very, like, fully take one of the imps completely. So I'm going to subtract 1 imp from your inventory and give you 1 vial of black powder.
Oh,
nice.
Thank all the makers that nothing bad happened. All right.
And she just beams a giant smile at Mr. Asher and says, "See, everything's okay."
As he like nervously nods and gives her a thumbs up while shaking and goes, "Yup." Drenched in sweat.
Into the windstorm.
Into the wind or the sand? Okay. So
Sorry, the sandstorm.
you chuck the imp into the sandstorm, and like everything else that has gone into it, it is heavily obscured, and you cannot see what happened to it.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna
run in. Kai could run in after it. I don't care.
Wait, no, I'm just gonna move the air one back to where it was. That
Yay,
way
you
it
guys
gets
used your
hurt.
brains. There's a key there now.
Somebody has to, alright?
Now that
I'm
you
not
moved
gonna
it out and
kill
it's
myself
just
more.
now that it's just a stone area and you can see in it again, you see there is no corpse of an imp, but rather a red key laying there.
When the DM's like, Jesus Christ, you fucking idiot.
In all fairness, the fire one was going to be pretty hard to get, because without, like, moving that one was going to be difficult. Mage handing that was the right way to go.
Yeah, the fire one was supposed to be difficult to move.
Alright.
So you're telling me I wasn't supposed to just slowly chip away at my own health repeatedly?
I mean, you can if you want.
That...
Who's taking that key? I just want to know if I need to write it down or not.
Yeah, you can take
Could
it.
I selfishly ask for it since I only have
Yes.
2?
Yes, you can take it, Kai.
Well, I think
Alright,
I think Kai might be about to get a 4th. Wait, because I have 4, because we entered this room with, like, 2 each, right?
Yeah.
Well, Fox had like 5.
wait.
Oh, entered, yes.
Or did we? Yeah, okay. I think I entered here with 2. I took 1 from splattering my familiar, and I took 1 from throwing away a gold coin. Also, now that all this stuff is moved, I'm gonna pick up that first gold coin I threw a while ago, because Fox didn't.
Sure, you get 1 gold back.
Yeah, baby. Fox, you dumbass, you missed out, idiot.
What a shitty member of the Orzhov. Not killing himself in a sandstorm for 1 piece of gold.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I have an idea, given moving the gem. So there's the magma area, right?
Yes. So there are 2 clues left. They are the
magma.
rock alone and magma are left, and across the 2 of them, it is Stone Cold Killer and Shedded Skin.
Could I just move the... Oh, no, because I would need to move, like, the fire. I was trying to think if we cool the magma into stone. I don't know.
Yeah. Well... Oh, I see what you're saying, and, like, you think that could be Stone Cold Killer?
Maybe.
See, my thinking was, we know how the Rakdos think, and they're violent psychopaths for the most part, so they would probably want somebody made of stone to kill somebody else. That's what my gut is telling me. And do we have anything killable? Because I technically do.
I mean, all of you are killable.
Well, no, but does anybody have anything they can summon or conjure? Because I do. I have 1 left. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I do something moronic, I want to check something. Oh, I get Wild Chase back on a short rest. Hey, Kai, I have an idea.
Rest for a bit?
No, I'm gonna make another goo cat. and I'm gonna hand Kai the goo cat and say, if it makes you feel any better, I can guarantee you it doesn't feel pain.
Alright, you make the goo cat and you hand it to Kai. Kai, what would you like to do?
Place it on the ground and just be like, alright, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. I will...
Make sure, wait, is he covered in, like, the stone right now? He is,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he is in the stone aura.
Okay.
Do we want someone to try to kill it with cold damage?
I don't think it's. I'm gonna be real. I don't think cold damage is that important. I think that was the only way Zach could get the pun to work.
All right. So you just want me to stab this thing?
Yeah.
It is kind of liquidy. Can it be stabbed?
I can guarantee that it can die. I just watched it happen. So
you know what? I will put the dagger away and I'll just unarmed strike it.
And I will tell you that if you hit it hard enough, you will disperse them, and their ability to communicate with each other ceases, so that organism does die, in a sense. Because it does just use the stat block of a cat. It's just an ooze instead of a beast.
So you put the cat down, it looks up at you and purrs softly as you punch it in the face and it splats.
I was hoping you wouldn't have it meow or anything.
I don't know if it can. I didn't know it could do that.
It manifested vocal cords.
Escher, in
Yeah.
in the one moment before its death, for the first time ever, you see the bacteria colony show emotion, and then it dies.
Yeah, and I get this twinge of pain as part of my colony dies. I was like, oh god! Okay. That
Kai,
hurts a little more than I
you
thought.
punch this goo cat and it splats, and you take a second and then you look back down, and there's a key on the ground.
Well, I hand it to Kai and say, "Here you go, murderer."
Kai the cat killer.
In all fairness,
I am only following orders.
Hey.
Something I thought I would never do again, but
it was merely a suggestion. Also, yes, I will do it. I paid 2 goo cats for 2 keys. I think it's a worthy trade.
so are you giving the one to me?
Yeah, take another one.
Okay, so I have 4 total now.
I'll put that on your sheet for you.
You're the murderer. You deserve it.
I can and will murder humans in cold blood, but when it comes to goo cats, I am weak.
I'm gonna fucking GLaDOS you. Just congratulations, you earned this key, you monster. So that means the last one is the shedded skin with the lava, and I'm gonna be real with you, I got nothing. I'm pretty out of ideas other than burn our skin off.
You
That's
can
the
give
best suggestion we've got.
you can give a nature check if you want to potentially know more about it.
You're right, that makes sense, but my own pride is on the line.
Fair enough.
I want to see if I can solve it without rolling. Which, granted, I think I'm proving to myself I can't.
Hey, you guys got 9 out of the 10, which is genuinely more than I expected you to be patient for.
I mean, I think 9 is good. I think.
You underestimate my patience with puzzles.
The last one is the magma, right?
Yeah,
Magma,
so shedded
and the
skin
clue
is
is
the magma.
shedded skin.
Does anyone got a bucket?
No. Should I? What? Why?
Or not, dude.
I mean, I have an
Does
idea.
one of the corpses in wait, what weapon does the paladin have on him?
I believe it was a great sword, long sword.
Perfect. Can I take that and just drag the longsword, try to pierce the magma with the longsword, make a cut in it?
You do, and for a second it makes the cut, but then when you pull the longsword back, the tip has completely melted.
Okay, that is why I was using not our weapon.
The
Does the paladin have pauldrons?
It did have shoulder pauldrons, yes.
Clara, would you mind using your magic handy floaty ghosty thing and use this pauldron to skin the top of the magma?
Well, okay.
Connor, I have a counterpoint to you.
Yes.
Does the paladin have skin?
It does.
Let's do this one first.
Okay.
We've already stabbed its dead corpse, so...
Yeah, get more use out of them. It's what they would want. Use the whole animal.
Further mutilation.
Anyway, that's why I started gnawing.
Alright, I need to check something in my notes real quick. Alright, so you're using the mage hand to try and like scoop up some of the skin of the thing with the shoulder pauldron?
Yeah, basically like trying to take the top, potentially like congealed magma and shed it off.
The harder layer in the top. Yeah.
As the mage hand crosses over into this area, I'm going to roll a d100 for you.
What? What?
That's a 56. So...
I don't like a 56.
Give me a moment.
If this is like a percentile roll, then 56 is not good.
It's not a percentile roll. You hear as... Just gotta find it.
Does Woody come back and be like, I got her? Look, he's got a corpse.
No, that's not the right one. Yes. The entire room, the mage hand disappears, the pauldron drops in, and the entire room is filled with heavy rock music.
Here comes the boy.
What?
No, that's it.
What?
Heavy metal. Clara, no, not the lava. You have so much to live for.
Confused.
Wait, Clara, are you intentionally stepping in the lava? Okay, good.
No. She was just trying to get closer to where she would be.
So, the pauldron sinks into the lava, the mage hand disappears, and music starts playing.
Yes.
Move the rock back, move the rock back.
Kai, do you move the rock gem backwards?
Yeah, like split them up so they're not touching anymore.
Yeah.
You see some melted metal on the ground where the pauldron would have been.
Does the music stop?
Waiting exactly 1 minute causes the music in the room to stop.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, bring it back. I was jamming.
So, I have two... Okay, so that's just an effect of that. Okay. I wanted to make sure that that wasn't like a bunch of bards coming for us. I wanted to make sure it was tied to the room. So I do have two ideas regarding this. If we want to try and get this key, it might need to be something with skin, and in which case we just huck a corpse in there, let it burn off, and see what happens. There is another option though. Shed kind of has two meaning. Like it could be like a snake shedding its skin. It could refer to something shedding light. And magma glows. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's another train of thought that could be going somewhere. Like
decapitation.
How did you get that from?
No, he just wanted that.
I mean, the easier one to test is throw one of the corpses in the lava, and
I'm gonna walk in, then walk out, and be like, "Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you there. I forgot I do not have any blades on me. Can someone with a sword or dagger or something come help me cut the head off this thing?"
Off of which one?
Just one of them.
Why?
Toss it in the magma.
Just throw the whole body.
There's like 140 pounds.
Yeah, but more humane than mangling their corpse.
You know what? I am a doctor. I have a medical degree. I imagine that when I was dissecting the druid, that there's probably a pretty clean flap of skin that I could just slice off.
Sure, yes. You opened her chest cavity. You can get a chunk of her skin.
Like, yeah, because like I imagine I wasn't just ripping and tearing. Ezra knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
so I
it's
imagine I
a
could
surgery.
peel
Like
a
there are
piece of that
skin
off.
flaps that you had peeled back, and you can cut one of those off.
I'm gonna take a chunk off of the ribs, like the sternum, maybe like the size of like a standard sheet of paper, and I'm gonna hand it to Fox and be like, "Will this do?" You know what? I ain't even gonna ask. Put the fucking gems back. I'm gonna try it.
Right. I'll say that one of you brings back the earth gem so that there's an overlap of magma again.
Like, basically what I'm thinking is, we'll go, I'm gonna take this and just kind of drop it into the magma, wait till I see it burn, and then have somebody split them apart again to see what's left behind.
Right. You drop it in the magma. You do see the skin flap burn. Kai takes the gem back away, and you see lying at the bottom is a key.
Huh. Once again, I didn't think that was gonna work, but I'm glad it did. How many keys does everybody have? Zach, if you want to just tell me how much everybody has.
Kai currently has 4.
I have 4.
I need to open some
I have
inventories.
Fox has
Clara.
a buttload.
I have 6.
Give this one to Gideon. I have a feeling Gideon doesn't have a lot. And Gideon also has skin, so he deserves it.
Gideon only had 1 key, actually.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Give that one to Gideon.
This brings him to 2.
How many does Tavro have?
Tavro has 4.
Okay. And Connor, you have how many? 5?
6.
You have 6?
Yep.
If you give two of the 3 keys we got off the druid to Gideon, everybody has 4.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or you could be butthole and keep 6 for yourself.
My brother in Christ, you gave me the keys.
I gave them to you and said do something with these. I was busy.
I've just been holding these keys.
All right, I'll bring Gideon up to 4. If you want to drop
I'm down to 4 now.
Yeah, and that gives the whole party 4. Wow, that's actually pretty good that this had enough that we can all get 4.
It helped that you killed most of the enemies.
We did.
But I do think that is a good place. Or do you have
I don't
something
wanna
to
go to
say,
another
Kai,
room.
before the session ends?
Oh no, I was gonna ask, now that the puzzle's over, can you explain why music